I'm joined here by Grandmaster Shyam Sundar. Hello Shyam, how are you doing?
Hello Sagar bhai and hello my dear viewers. Hi, I'm doing good. I hope you are also doing good.
Well, Shyam, you are the coach of the team for the Women's World Women's Team Championship. And also here at the online Olympiad, you're helping the women's team. So you are really playing a very crucial role for all the girls in the team. That includes Bhakti, Tanya, Vaishali, Savita, and also Hampi Harika. Are you working with them as well?
Yeah, of course, yes.
So how has been your experience?
Yeah, it's quite good. And luckily for me, I know them for many years. Like it be Hampi Didi, Harika Didi, or other girls in the team, Tanya Didi, Bhakti, Vaishali. And Vaishali, of course, is also from Chennai also. So I've been knowing well Vaishali Parag. So I've been knowing well for so long time, so many years. And I also feel very comfortable with them. And I think they also feel comfortable with me. Like it's not like coach students relation. It's like more like like a family, like like a brother to them or a friend to them. So they also feel kind of close to me. So we always welcome any new suggestions or new opinions. So that way it's doing good.
I saw that it's a very nice atmosphere. Everyone is happy, learning. But Shyam, one of the questions that we also saw from the viewers is that they're very keen to know on how such training camps can be useful to players because they all have their own trainers. They work with them. So how can you, as a trainer who's going to work for them for only few days, add that edge to them?
Okay. If you take another aspect, I think we are still in a COVID era. So most of the players are still. I mean, few days ago they were a bit rusty. So my primary aim, like once I know that came to know that I'll be training or working with these women players, the first thing came to my mind was, more than seeing what to do, I have to clear off the rust, which has been due to inactive in tournaments. But not all are quite rusty because few have been playing very tournaments quite actively in last couple of months and like 3-4 months. So my first aim was to make sure that they're doing well in calculations and also to make sure that they get over the board feelings, over the board, all these moves, how they feel. And it's a tricky thing because in Spain it is actually over the board event with 45 minutes time control.
Which
and
is
here,
the Women's World Team Championship.
Yeah, in Spain. And here online Olympiad is with 15 minutes time control, and they have to. It's not over the board; it's from screen. So it's like the players has to be they have to be flexible and quickly change from one format to another in not so much gap. So my aim before during the camp was that I have to mix both the aspect. They have to see board aspect. They have to calculate by looking at the board at the same time. They have to calculate through the monitor also because both are completely different. There's a huge difference, like a vast difference. So this was my major work I have been doing to make sure they are in a proper shape. They calculate well. They imagine well. They try to create some because it's a shorter format. The preparation also varies. Let's say if you are playing some classical time control, at least from my point of view, I vary my preparation. If it's rapid, blitz, or whatever shorter format, my preparation varies.
So here the main aim is to get them into the top decision making form, like remove the rust. That is the main thing.
Yeah, and how fast and how efficient they are in their decision making. Because shorter format is not always about playing good quality moves for 40-50 moves. It's also about playing some tricky chess, once in a while, confuse opponents, so many aspects.
So do you think like solving tactics and all also helps during these training sessions?
Yes, that's how we start our day. In fact, we solve some tactics for some time, and then I play some blitz or bullet with them, mostly blitz only with them, so that the adrenaline rush we get will be like the whole day will be very energetic. That's how I felt at least. So we started the day with blitz or bullet, and then we went to the main sessions.
Very nice. So a lot of thought goes behind. Do you also prepare every night that what you have to teach tomorrow?
Exactly. Not just tomorrow. I have already started working on what to do for world teams also. So in the morning when I'm with them, I work for online Olympiad what they need to do, and in night time, like till 2 or 3 in the morning, I work what all strategy to be done, what all openings. I think about those aspects at night.
Wow. Does it make a difference? Like, does it affect because two of the players, Hampi Harika, are not here? They are remotely. So does that impact the working, or you are able to manage it?
No, it doesn't impact so much. I mean, they are legends in Indian chess and also in world chess. So It's fine. Again, we are in COVID times. We cannot really be certain of anything.
Right.
So, and we are in quite frequent touch also. I'm in frequent touch with the players, what they need, what help they want. Because as a trainer, my job is to make sure that I'm always available for them, and whatever they ask, I help them on time. So that it doesn't matter much.
So Shyam, your strength is roughly around 25-50. You can say that is your FIDE rating.
Yeah, right.
And you were a very active player, but now you've become a full-time trainer. Is that true?
Yes. I mean, not 100% full time, but I say 85-90% I'm a trainer.
Almost there,
Yeah.
but still playing a few events to keep yourself sharp.
Exactly. That's what I believe in, because according to me, a trainer is someone who doesn't always teach. What I feel is, even during the camp, let's say I'm telling some specific thing to do for them, I actually do myself, because I believe in practicing what we preach. So I was just doing them just to show that, else they, not just this place, anyone will feel like, oh, it's easy to say for the coach, they can't do it. So even I have felt so many times like that.
Right.
So as a player, what all difficulties I have faced, I want to ensure that those kind of thought process should not enter the player's mind. So I do what I have been telling them or advising them to do.
You practice what you preach.
Exactly, right.
Very interesting. So you are let's say 90% trainer, so you would have other students as well.
Yeah.
Right now you've been working with these girls for nearly a week. I think you will continue working. This will go on till October 1st week perhaps.
Yeah.
So what happens to your other parts? You're also married, you have a wife, you have a kid.
Yeah, that's the main part. Yeah, that's the main thing. My daughter is like 9 months old. It's been a quite painful decision to be away from her, because since childhood I have always, I always like to be with the kids. Since when I was teenagers, I like kids, and it's a bit painful decision to be away from them, especially my daughter. That's why I do video call whenever I get a chance. Like, my wife messages me that she's awake. Whatever I eat, I'll just stop it and just be there with. I'll do video call with my daughter. Like, she'll be awake for some 10-15 minutes in the morning when then she goes to sleep. So I'll just come back, rush to the room. I'll do my video call stuff with my daughter, and luckily for me, she started recognizing me in the phone. She just smiles. That smile, the smile from the baby that kills all kind of
all tiredness,
all
is gone.
Stress, everything is gone. That smile is gone. And yes, I've been training like actually since last 2 years. But in these days, I have cancelled like almost most of my sessions, because I have given priority only to this Olympiad, Indian team for these 2 events. And luckily for me, I'm kind of close to all my students. So even they understand that, I mean, the parents and also the trainees, they understand that I'm quite busy with these things. So even they don't mind. So I'm thankful for them also for understanding that I couldn't focus them completely because of this official work.
Very interesting. What's the name of your academy?
It's Chess Tulir Academy.
Chess Tulir. And there's also a YouTube channel, so anyone who's here watching can check that out. I remember, Shyam, I had interviewed somewhere in Kolkata around 2018 it was. Yeah. And we had spoken about the time where you weren't employed at that point, and you were facing financial difficulties as well to play tournaments, no sponsors.
Yeah.
So how did you remedy that situation, and have things improved over there?
Yes, since 2018 things has changed a lot in a positive way. First thing is I'm married. That is unexpected for not just me, even to my closer ones. But putting that aside, as a player, I was struggling financially, but as a trainer, I'm doing quite well. Like, without any of these commitments, I've been training at least 5 to 6 hours on a daily basis, sometimes even on Sundays also. So that I have, at least for now, I have gotten rid of that financial part. So that's why even when I decide to play some tournaments these days, that thing of winning the crucial game to win the prize, to make sure I spend that for future events, is not there in my mind. I can just play freely. So I believe definitely I'll play some tournaments to be in shape, so that it will be beneficiary for my trainees also. So I'll definitely play once everything is set, once the COVID era is done. I'll definitely play. And I'm very excited to see how I perform, because I don't have any financial pressure when playing the event. And the thing is, when I train people, I don't use engine for calculation. So I still I still, even when I train some GMs, I visualize the position, 10-15 moves, and I calculate along with them.
Wow.
So just to make sure that it's not like you refute some GM's move just because some out of the box computer suggestions. So I wanted to make it more human. Only when I miss certain things, then I'll check with the computer. So it's very rare that I check with the engine when I'm analyzing some positions. So I still believe I'm kind of in decent shape to play some any average or even top level event. So I'm excited to see how I perform in this event.
Interesting. Apart from the women's team, who are the other strong players whom you train? Like any well-known players?
Like I've been training GM VIP Karthik since last 2-3 months, and like even Vantika, Savitri, Nandita. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, I don't think it's fair to say.
There are many. There are
actually.
many.
Yeah.
Amazing. And tell us finally about the role of AICF over here. You know, you have been working for the Indian team. AICF has been the one who has commissioned you to do this. So, how has been that relationship with the federation?
Yeah, actually, I'm very grateful for what Chess Federation has been, AICF has been doing. I mean, it's a kind of, I think, players are benefited a lot. First of all, if you see, I would like to thank the sponsors, Microsense also. Like without them, without ACF and Microsense, it is very difficult to put all the players in one place. Otherwise, we'll be in different cities, different states working. So ACF has done a tremendous job. Of course, I would like to thank Bharat sir, and of course ACF president, secretary, those who were involved in all these things. And I think even Bharat uncle was saying that chess league is going to come and so many things going to come. And he was also very happy, like, you know, when I was talking to him, he felt very happy, and I could see in his eyes that still many more good things will be coming, not only for Indian players, I mean Indian league, so many things will be coming. So I'm very excited. I'm very happy that many things are happening in a very fast pace and also in a good phase.
Beautiful. And Shyam, we cannot thank you enough. You have sacrificed many things to be training for the Indian team, and you do it with such dedication day after day. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Okay, what I'm doing is nothing compared to so many players and so many people. But anyway, I'll keep doing my best. Thank you.